Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing short and sweet for this week. We're going to be working on some Apres nails. So I have been waiting to do something on them, and I totally chipped my pinky nail when I was at the grocery store. I was totally planning on doing my nails after, and then this one here kind of cracked too. So the first thing that came to mind was why don't I use my bar nail fiber gel? It's been, I actually have never used this. I did unbox this months ago, but now I get to use it. This is perfect for repairing natural nails. Not all of us want extensions. So what's in here is a gel mixture of this fiber glass. I don't think it's really fiberglass. I think it's made out of maybe acrylic or something, but there's little fibers in here, and they're kind of mixed into this gel goop, and when you cure it, you can even kind of fix that that split that I have. Of course, now I'm going to use the nail dehydrator, same prep, nail dehydrator, acid-free primer. But when you have a split like that and you want to save the nail, because we all hate when we have the perfect length and we're shocked that we even got it that far, and then you just, I don't know, somehow break it and it's not fully broken yet, like this one, then it's like, okay, let's try to fix it. But with what? In the past, I used to use top coat lacquer. Yeah, okay, that lasted for a minute. And then as I acquired polygel, it's like, what's the point? You just totally covered it with an extension. And then there's hard gel, and that's great, but it just, you need to put a thickness to it, so then it's different from the other nails, and then you end up having to put the hard gel on the other nails anyway, which is a lot of work. So here I'm just shellacking that crack, and I am going to just make it even Steven, and it's going to be a lumpy bumpy, but it's okay. Once you cure that, you can take a regular emery board and just file it smooth, and I think I do that off camera, but it's like as if you were to file your own natural nail. You file it till you feel it under your finger, if it's smooth, as you like kind of graze over it. But I'm just taking all that fiber that's in this gel, and I'm just trying to lay it, especially over that crack, and those interwoven fibers are going to act like rebar. It's pretty much if you're in the construction world, and of course, if you do not know, I am. So the little fibers in there acts as rebar, which rebar is kind of like the skeleton inside cement, or cement block, whatever. It makes it stronger and reinforced. So if you ever want to save a nail, definitely use this fiber gel, and this is a more affordable brand. Of course, there are higher quality fiber gels. I have the Dorota Politska one that I love, that I'm saving, so I've been using the Ella Jelly Builder Gel for now, but before, if you see my videos, you know I've been using the Dorota Politska fiber gel. But anyway, bar nail is more affordable, and I am a brand ambassador for it. I will put a link in the description box below if you want to go get this yourself. You can use my 30% discount code, IsmsByJBM. So you'll get that as well. And then, of course, I get a commission off of it, so we can all help each other out. But thank you so much either way. Even the traffic onto my ambassador link helps me out, and of course I greatly appreciate all of your support. Okay, so for the pinky that I totally lost the tip for, I'm gonna build, and this is a little complicated. I mean, as you become more familiar with the fiber gel, you can try this out. Hold on, I'm going to drink some water. Okay. But I'm going to fit this nail form under my pinky, and I'm going to build that tip. And the great thing about this fiber gel is that it's clear, so that when you do this, it's obviously going to come out clear. You can file it, put on like a nude color, and it would be as if nothing had happened, which is the ultimate goal when it comes to natural nails. But either way, I'm putting an Apres color on after this, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like after I file in terms of opacity, if it looks like a regular nail tip. But just letting you know that if you do end up trying to, it'll try to match your natural nail as close as possible. Anyway, again, doing my nail dehydrator and acid-free primer. I like to do them separate. If you've ever been to a salon, they do it all at once, but I feel like I'm just not skilled to work that fast, because I feel like there's an expiration date on the primer sitting on your natural nail. On top of that, when you pop it under the lamp, I feel like then it doesn't, the primer's not working anymore. But anyway, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to apply a thin layer. Oh, and just to let you know, I do one layer, and then I get a feel of it. Does it need a second layer? We are talking about natural nails, so we're not looking for thickness here, but we are looking for sturdiness. Now, the thing with fiber gel is that it, like I said, it's going to already add strength to your somewhat extension, if you want to say extension, or fix. But definitely, if you feel not that confident and you don't want it to break, I'm not saying put a thick layer, but I did end up putting 2 layers of this, so 2 thin layers, just to make sure that, especially with this pinky nail, my tip that I am growing is not gonna just pop off. In fact, I still have it, and I did get those Apres gels, the new Apres gels, that I am dying to remove this design already, but I'm going to keep it till it grows out, because I did put those fancy stickers on there, and I think, do I have more than one sheet of that? But anyway, yeah, I definitely want to switch out my nail design, but I do want to keep this one as long, if that makes any sense. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to just continue to work on this. And again, I did put 2 layers. I don't think I added that in film, so just keep that in mind. Sorry for the pause right now. I just got myself a foot spa, and I'm doing the voiceover while I just dipped my feet in the foot spa, and it's super ultra fabulous right now. Hello. Anyway, let's make it a little. I think that's good enough. All right, where are we at right now? Okay, so I ended up filing them down because I had to shape the other nails, and I overshaped one of them. So as you see, we have the pinky right here, and that's golden. I have a tip there again, which is always great. And see, you can kind of see through it. It's a clear fiber gel, but again, just find a nude color to put over it, and then you can kind of blend it to make it not look like it's fake. But alright, so we do have smaller tips. I'm not too happy about that because I had a nice growth going. Like I said, I overfiled when I filed. But now I'm just going to put on some base coat onto each of the nails. Obviously, this is to protect it. And then we're going to work with this prismatic Apres gel. And this one's called Lavender. And if you've seen the... if you've seen the live unboxing, my live-aways, when I said this name, I was cracking up. I was like, who came up with this? I want to know, because it's a funny name, like Lavender. Anyway, if you don't know about my live-aways, they are flash giveaways. I was trying out some new HEMA-free and TPO-free gels, and this month I was trying out the Apres brand, which is of high quality, and it's more expensive than normal company, not normal, but like other popular companies that a lot of us are PRing for at the moment. But anyway, it is worth a try because the quality is great. So I did have a winner in that live, and they received, like, I think more than half of the set, the collection. I got the collection. It's an 18-piece collection, and they have other HEMA-free, TPO-free gels. I just got the prismatic ones. It was their new arrival, and it's a mix of pearlescent gels, cat eye gels, and reflective glitter gels. So every time I try out new product, I run a flash giveaway for the items that I don't want to keep because space is limited, and so they'll be able to enjoy the gels as well. Okay, so I also tried out all their top coats. So this is one of them. I think this is just the no wipe. So this is going to be chip resistant, I think also stain resistant. But anyway, they do have other top coats, but I'm just going to use this one and see how it is, if there's a high gloss on there, you know, this and that. I always like checking out the differences of top coats. But I'm going to put this on all of the nails because I am doing stickers for these short and sweet this week videos. I have a sticker problem. I have way too many stickers, and I hardly get to use them. This is my booklet, and you probably can't see it very well because it's so big and it could only fit in this small frame. But there's so many sheets in here. Of course, they're all Varnail. Mostly, there's probably like 98% Varnail. So I'm going to use these ones. Aren't these pretty? I was like, ooh, these would be perfect wedding stickers. I'm not getting married or anything. Already been there. Still there. But I thought that these would be good for wedding nails. But they're on the top of the book, so I'm going to use these first. And I'm going to top coat seal them in a very special way. Tediously special way. So that's gonna be a bit, but I wanted to put top coat on all of the nails first so I know that they're all sealed in top coat. If you do put like a color or background gel on your nails, you always want to seal it. You want that color to last. You don't want any scuffs or scratches onto the gel. Sometimes, depending on the brand, the gel colors are just the color, and they're very prone to chips, scratches, even dulling in the UV light or outside light, however you want to call it, LED light, I don't know. So it's always good to protect your designs and the vibrant colors that you love with a top coat. So that's why I did that. I'm trying to pick out the best fit of stickers. So if you ever wonder, I always have a hard time with stamping images and stickers, which is probably why I've never really used any of my stickers. But since we're going to be using them for short and sweet this week videos, I'm going to be forced to use them. I feel like for those that like to keep their nails short and have easy, simple designs, this is an easy way to get a very difficult design. So this I could paint on myself. Not everybody can do that. So again, these stickers are found on Varnail. Again, I am a brand ambassador for. You could also go on Amazon or Temu or Shein or wherever you go to get your nail stuff, and you can get the stickers you like. And I can at least give you little tips and tricks on how to put these stickers together. So sometimes you put like the one piece and then you're golden, but sometimes it needs that extra little oomph here. So I'm using my silicone wand to flatten out the edges. So it's a clear sticker underneath this design, and you can see right away the air bubbles if you don't flatten them straight. And you want them like flat on the surface, because when you apply your top coat, you want your top coat to be smooth, but also you don't want any opportunity for those air bubbles to grow and ruin your design, or you know, pop off the sticker altogether. So I'm going to take that same top coat and put a dab of this on my little glass palette here, and then I've got my 6mm detail brush, and I'm literally going to take my sweet time, in lapse time, painting all around the sticker so that it seals it in, because I don't want these stickers to come off. They're very pretty, and it would really suck if they got waterlogged from, you know, dishwashing, from showers, from baths, what have you. So I definitely want to make sure I fill this in. So it's not just the edges you need to cover. Since this is kind of like an embossed sticker, I did fill in, you know, the empty clear spots too, just so the top coat is all the same level. Anyway, so I am also trying out their cuticle oil, and if you saw in the live, I had the seasonal collection. I kept summer and fall, and in the giveaway there's winter and spring. So this summer cuticle oil smells like a diminished version of my Ralph Lauren perfume, so that's why I liked it. But anyway, you're going to take this cuticle oil, if you have it, and you're going to give it a good shake, as the directions say right here in the back. And this is to mix it all up. And I don't think it really made that much of a difference in scent, because when I smelled it in the live, it was there, but it was a little faint. For me, I think the fall was the best one, in my opinion, and it smelled not too strong, but was, you know, you knew it was there. So I like it, but it's summertime, so we're using the summer one. But yeah, I think mixing it up may help a little. I just didn't smell it at the time, so I don't think it does. But I'm just gonna eye drop a few bits of this onto each nail, rub that in, and we're gonna check out the end results, you guys. This was a somewhat quick video, but here we have the end results. Look at that. Look at the color. I love that lavender. And it's so perfect behind those stickers. And because we sealed it in and filled in the empty spots, it looks like it was painted on there. And here's a close-up. I put the be yourself because you should. Wouldn't be any other way. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed the designs. I'm looking forward to whipping out all of my stickers for you. It's going to be very exciting because I got some really super ultra cute stickers. But comment below, let me know what you think of this design. More to come. And yeah, so that is that. So thank you so much, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. So much gratitude, of course. And I'll see you in the next short and sweet this week. Bye.
Josie has a garden on her balcony. This is where her green thumb wheels her masterpiece. You'll find Dexter trying to test the perfection, the leafy green of the broccoli. Come harvest time, Josie, Dexter, and Keith will enjoy the buffet line. Josie made sure to pollinate to plant by the right date. Don't get grossed out by the sticky pads, overwatering, invited.